Now we'll learn ledger posting. Before I start ledger posting, I would like to remind the accounting cycle what we are doing at present. First of all, the transactions are converted into journal entries. We have already learnt it. And on the basis of journal entry, ledger posting is done. On the basis of ledger posting, trial balance is prepared. And on the basis of trial balance, final accounts are prepared. Now, we have already learnt journal entries. We are going to start ledger posting. I am going to take the same previous questions for the purpose of ledger posting. In the previous question, the journal entries were made on the basis of transaction. Number 1, cash account debit to capital account 5,000, purchase account debit to cash 1,000 rupees, cash account debit to sales 2,000 rupees. In this practical question, we had made only 3 journal entries. You know what is journal entry? To find out the debit aspect and credit aspect of the transaction. So when we made 3 journal entries, so many items were involved. I mean to say so many accounts were involved. Just have a look carefully at the journal entries. Cash account, capital account, purchases account, sales account. So these are the 4 accounts or items were involved in the firm, in the accounting during this year. Number 1, cash account. Number 2, capital account. Number 3, purchases account. And then number 4, sales account. Only 4 accounts are involved, but cash account has been used 3 times, but we'll count only once. So 4 items have been involved. Now we have to make ledger posting. For ledger posting, draw a T and then draw horizontal line and make the center line, I mean to say vertical line, double line. And in this way, we have got 2 sections on left hand side and on right hand side. At the corner, please write down debit and credit. The short form of debit credit means DR and CR on right hand side. So when we draw the vertical lines, so we have developed new columns. On debit side, date, particulars, LF, amount. And in the same way, on right hand side, I mean to say on credit side, date, particulars, LF and amount. This is the format of ledger posting. So first of all, we are going to make ledger for cash. You know, in our journal entries, 4 accounts are involved. Cash account, capital account, purchases account and sales account. In this way, we'll have to open 4 accounts, I mean to say 4 ledgers. Cash account, capital account, purchases account and sales account. If you look at the journal entry carefully, I mean to say journal entry number 1, the journal entry is cash account debit 5,000 to capital account 5,000. What it means? Cash account has been debited by rupees 5,000 and capital account has been credited by rupees 5,000. We'll do the same thing in our ledger posting. Cash account has been debited 5,000 means write down 5,000 rupees on the debit side of cash account. So come to the cash account, I mean to say ledger of cash. On debit side, write down 5,000 in the amount column. If we write down anything on the debit side of cash account, it means cash account has been debited. If we write down anything, any amount on the credit side, I mean to say in the amount column, it means we have credited cash account. So journal entry is saying debit cash account by rupees 5,000, and in ledger posting we have done the same thing. We have written down rupees 5,000 on the debit side in amount column in cash account. It means cash account has been debited by rupees 5,000 or cash account has been posted by rupees 5,000 on debit side. When we transfer the amount from journal entry to ledger posting, sometimes technically we call it we have posted the amount or we have done the ledger posting. So be careful about these new terms. Previously we had made journal entries. Now we are going to do the ledger posting. Ledger posting means to write down the amount in different ledgers on debit side and on credit side. So now in the particulars, what should we write down? On the debit side, we always start with 2. So first of all, write down 2. You know, when cash account was debited rupees 5,000, what was the opposite side? Opposite side was credit, and that was capital account. So please write down 2 capital account. Be careful. In cash account, either on debit side or credit side, you cannot use the word cash. So on debit side, in the cash account, amount column 5,000 and in particulars column to capital account. And you can write down the date. But we don't have any date, so write down please transaction number, and that is 1. Now, next transaction is to capital account rupees 5,000. It means credit capital account by rupees 5,000. Credit capital account means write down rupees 5,000 on credit side of capital account. So come to the capital account and credit side, write down 5,000 rupees on the basis of journal entry. What it means? In journal entry, capital account was credited by rupees 5,000 and we have done the same thing. We have credit capital account, means we have posted on credit side of the capital account rupees 5,000. And the date will be 1 because the transaction number is 1. And whenever we write down the amount on credit side and when we write down in the particulars, always write down first of all by, BY. Now the thing is, what should be the narration? Because when capital account is credited, the account or the item opposite capital account was cash. So we'll write down by cash account. In this way, first journal entry of cash account debit to capital account has been posted in the ledgers. Cash account has been debited by rupees 5,000 and capital account has been credited by rupees 5,000 in the ledgers.